Very good evening. Myself Chandrakant, chemistry faculty. I teach medical as well as engineering entrance classes. 10 years experience. I have worked in several reputed institutions. Today I wish to interact with you by taking an organic topic, GOC. In the organic, very valuable, the core area is electron displacements. Electron displacement area is very critical to explain reaction mechanism, bond breaking and bond making, the reasons, and to study the energetics, everything. Inductive effect, mesomeric effect, and electromeric effect, hyperconjugation. All the four electron displacements are very crucial. So here the theoretical part, inductive effect we have seen. This inductive effect is due to the polarity. This inductive effect is due to the polarity. Electronegativity difference. Electronegativity difference is the basic root cause of the inductive effect. Here the group, either fluorine, chlorine or any electronegative atom, if it is connected to the carbon chain, then that group will pull the electrons towards the group, towards that. Then when you study with reference to group, then that is minus effect. Then you see with the carbon chain, then that is plus effect. The carbon chain has releasing the electrons towards the group. Otherwise, if you study from the side of halogen atom or any electron withdrawing group yet, like NO2, OH group, then that is minus effect. These are all electronegative atoms. The sigma electrons in between the group and the carbon atom, the sigma electrons are withdrawn. Then the first carbon, it will be much electron deficient. After that, second carbon and third carbon. Fourth carbon, this inductive effect will be diminished. And from childhood you might have played the tug of war game. The group of people will hold a rope and they will fight together. Like that, these sigma electrons, the charge disbursement takes place. First carbon, much electron deficient. Then after second carbon, then after third carbon, the charge disbursement takes place. When you move away from the carbon chain, then electron density keep on decreases. First carbon much more decrease and little. That means electron density, existency increase. The effect, the group net pull, what will happen? Decreases. Right? Okay. So this effect, as we studied, a minus A effect and plus A effect, giving electrons or sigma electrons giving is a plus A effect, and withdrawing is a minus A effect. Sigma electrons only participate in this process. Only sigma electrons. Inductive effect deals with only sigma electrons, and it is a permanent effect. Then here you have some applications, minus A effect groups, a few of the minus A effect. So here memory plus logic together will play a role. Memory plus logic. For example, when you see fluorine and chlorine, if to the carbon chain, fluorine is connected and chlorine is connected, then which is very effective in pulling? The effectivity of the pulling, fluorine is more pulling, right? Fine. In such example, we will take ethyl fluoride and ethyl chloride. First carbon and second carbon. Which carbon is much electron deficient? So the first carbon where fluorine is connected. Yes. So from here one can remove H plus. I can write, after removing the H plus, CH minus charge and fluorine and CH3. And here also CH3, CH minus and chlorine. Which of these two carbon anions which is better stable? Then better stability, this carbon anion, because electron rich unit connected with the negative part. So this is better stable. If electron rich connected with the donor, then that is very unstable. Then out of these two segments, carbon anion segments, fluorine connected carbon anion is better stable, right? And similarly, when you see another application about methanol and ethyl alcohol C2H5OH, which is better acid, which can release H plus easily. So methanol CH3O minus plus H plus and C2H5O minus plus H plus. This is the conjugate base. An acid after removing the proton, the anion part is called as conjugate base. This conjugate base stability decides the ease of ionization. Then which is better stable conjugate base? That is good acid. Okay, so in between this conjugate base methoxide and ethoxide, these two are conjugate bases. These are produced from the respective acids. Of course, these are the alcohol, they have the acid character. Okay, then now which is better stable? O minus connected with the methyl group and O minus connected with ethyl group. Which is better in electron pumping? Here you have the groups, you see, plus I effect, carbon chain quantity, carbon content, the chain increases, methyl, ethyl, propyl or isopropyl, tertiary butyl. As the carbon branching increases, plus I effect increases. So comparatively methyl and ethyl is very good effective donor. Anion connected with donor is less stable. Anion connected with donor is less stable. So ethoxide is less stable. So this formation is ethoxide formation is relatively less formation than methoxide. Thank you.